Followed up by Monarch. Can't say we've ever played that one on the sports bag before. And then again, I can't say that we've had these two guests with us in studio previously either. They are Kevin Futcher and Niels Vosloo, and together they make up NKRacing. Now, if you don't know what NKRacing is, it's rallying. And I can't really think of many more things that are more exciting than watching a rally car or being driven in one or just experiencing the sport itself. Guys, a warm welcome to the Sports Bag.
Good evening, Natalie.
Hi, Natalie.
Kevin.
I'm very formal, yes. Not on air.
You're very formal. Of course, BayFM listeners will know Kevin as Kevin D, of course, from our BayFM family. Kevin, Niels, let's talk about the season ahead for you guys. NKRacing, you've not revamped yourself, but you've done a lot of work over the off season. What's the new season looking like for you guys?
Well, Natalie, hopefully it's looking good. The first rally is coming up this weekend. Saturday is the Algoa Steel Rally, which is just down the road here from you guys. It starts there by Hunter's Retreat Hotel, with stages in Parsons Green opposite Algoa Steel, and then we go PE Oval Track and Jagvlakte there by Uitenhage.
Right. So this is the Super 50K challenge that we're talking about, right?
That's right, yeah.
There are 6 races in this challenge.
6 events, yeah.
You're looking to participate in how many?
Well, we're looking to do all 6, which obviously will include the VW Rally, which is happening, I think, in April, is it? Or
July.
In July, yeah. So
that what you heard right there was absolute trust. Because Niels, of course, the driver for the NKRacing team, Kevin, of course, serves as the navigator or co-pilot, if you will. Now, first, let's stick to that. Niels, I gotta ask you: when Kevin gives you a call, is it absolute blind trust? Is there no split second of doubt in your mind?
Be careful how you answer this one, because we are racing on Saturday.
Well, Natalie, definitely that's what we're working towards. We're still relatively, in rallying speaking, quite a new pairing. So, it's got to be trust. If either one of us make a mistake, then we end up on our roof. So, I wouldn't say we're 100% there, but we're 99% there.
I like the honesty.
Yeah.
No, it's something that you build up over the years. I mean, if you look at your WRC co-drivers and your drivers, I mean, it takes a long time to build that relationship. And I mean, I have an office, he has an office. Yeah,
and they're two very important integral parts, I assume, or I imagine, that have to come together and synchronize really, really well for it to be successful.
It has to. The thing is when it comes to your pace notes, I mean, we get given pace notes, we get given a DVD, and obviously I need to do my homework, and I spend weeks on it. We do get together, chat about it. There are times where we make choices of changing certain calls. And it's important that we build this relationship. I mean, a lot of my work is paperwork. Niels, he's there to drive. He's there to get us from point A to point B in the quickest time. And a lot of times he makes me a bit scared. I'm not going to lie. You know,
isn't that a good thing, though?
It is a good thing, you know.
It means he's pushing the limit, doesn't it?
Well, he's got this Colin McRae attitude of, you know, when in doubt, flat out type of thing. So
it's not a bad way to go. So let's talk about how you do get from A to B. You've told me previously that you've done quite a lot of work on your car. What kind of things have you changed that'll be an improvement for you this season?
Well, from our side as a navigator, obviously it's been a work in progress. Obviously making sure that the calls are correct. That's the important part. I mean, a lot of times you'll notice WRC that we talk about the drivers, but a navigator plays an important role. I've got to make sure that I get him from A to B in the way I call, and he's got to make sure that he's got to drive according to the calls. I mean, he's got to make the final decision on the calls that I give him, obviously depending on what kind of terrain we're driving on.
Well, yeah, as you said, extremely important. So the first rally this weekend, it's called the Algoa Steel Rally. I believe it starts in Hunter's Retreat, the 22nd of February. Niels, what's the aim? What's going to be a good result for you at this rally?
A finish.
A finish,
yeah,
okay.
Definitely. We had a hard season. We've done a lot of work on the car, not just saying manual labor. Me and Kevin's been sanding on weekends. So so I think being a new car, we're looking for a finish, and then take it from there. As the season progresses, we can start pushing a bit and see what the limits are and sort out all the little niggles in the car.
I mean, it's financially, it's quite a lot of money. I mean, obviously, we have to rely on sponsorship and that, which helps a heck of a lot when it comes to racing. I mean, guys, for example, we've got Tiger Wheel and Tyre.
Tiger and Jeffries. I mean, Gordon and the guys, they're awesome with helping us with the tyres and the setup on the machines. NF Octane Booster, which is a race fuel additive we use. Then BMG Automotive for parts. Sean's been awesome in helping us. Bright Sparks come on board this year.
They do our signage on the car and that.
Yeah, and then BayFM.
And then BayFM, yeah.
Wow, awesome media sponsor we've got now. So I think we've got all the goods behind us. Now we must produce and finish some rallies.
Well, rallying is an extremely impressive sport, an extremely exhilarating sport for drivers, I assume, for co-pilots as well, but so much for the fans as well. And I think from BayFM's side, what we can offer NKRacing is to ask people to get themselves out to Hunters Retreat this weekend to go and see what it's about. If you've never been to a rally before, you will not be sorry. I'm telling you, first of all, you're not going to believe what those cars are capable of. It's not the WRC, but it's not as far from it as you think. So, guys, thank you very, very much for being in studio tonight. Any parting thoughts you'd like to share?
Yeah, sorry, Natalie. Just on this weekend, we've got some national cars actually in the lineup. VW is testing some of their S2000 Polos. So for spectators, it will be awesome. You don't get to see those guys every day. And there's a map on www.algoarallyclub.co.za. That's the club website. So that's where you can go along and look at all the stages of the rally and so on, and get yourself acquainted with what you may be likely to see. But even though you can go along to that website, nothing beats the real thing.
Correct.
By
being there and seeing it.
And all I'm going to say is look out for NKRacing, look out for the green and red Nissan with the BayFM branding on it. And we'll hopefully keep the BayFM colours high.
Let's hope that you do. We're gonna follow
and the rest
up.
Of the sponsors,
we're gonna, of course, have to keep everybody happy.
Oh, yes.
We're gonna follow up with you guys and find out how it went, and then we can go from there. But guys, really, thank you so much for being in studio tonight with us on the Sports Bag.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.